Hi everyone, my name is Eric and thank you so much for checking out my review on the Foscam C2. This is a tiny little 1080p IP camera. A lot of people use it for a security camera. You can use it to keep an eye on your pets while you're away or your kids. Whatever the reason, this is a great, easy to use plug and play camera. Now this is actually my second Foscam review. My first one was the 9821W version 2 or V2, which I have literally had on for 10 hours a day, every day, and that thing is still running strong. I still use it to this day, and it has a ton of features like pan and tilt, but it did take quite a bit of time to set up. And if you're looking for something more plug and play, then it's probably not the camera for you. But the C2 luckily is really easy to set up. You can set it up all with your cell phone. You do not need a computer. Now overall, Foscam has made some nice improvements like the clear 1080p video and cleaner, more compact, modern design. To achieve the small size, the C2 did go away with the pan and tilt functionality, but with such a wide angle lens, I don't really find the need to pan and tilt the camera from side to side. If you place it in the corner of a room, you're going to be able to see most of any room that you put it in. Now the cool thing about this camera is you can easily record video or snap pictures from your phone if you do want to record, like, let's say someone breaking in, or just to watch your pets doing something funny while you're away, or if you have a repairman or a babysitter. There's just so many uses to having a camera at home. It just really adds a lot of peace of mind when you're at work or when you're on vacation, especially if you have pets or kids at home. Now the cool thing, the C2 will let you know when it detects either loud sounds or movements, and you'll get a push notification. So you'll instantly be notified what's going on at home at all times, which is great, especially if you have kids or pets. You can disable these push notifications. It's basically just like a text message on your cell phone. And the cool thing about the C2 that a lot of other IP cameras don't have is it actually has a PIR motion sensor, which better detects motion, real motion. And what I mean is, if you have a tree outside that's blowing and it's casting shadows inside, that might set off a lot of other IP cameras and you're going to get a lot of false alarms. But with the PIR, it's going to ignore that. It's going to do a better job at ignoring that, and it's going to do a better job at picking up actual motion when someone walks by. The C2 has a much wider field of view at 120 degrees, so you'll be able to see a much larger view of the room versus the 70-degree field of view on most other IP cameras. This does mean you'll get somewhat of a bent image around the edges, but it's still surprisingly sharp thanks to its 1080p HD video. And it's not just a 720 camera stretched out to 1080p, or sometimes they'll even do like a 640 by 360 and they'll stretch it out and call it full high definition, but you're wondering why your picture is so grainy. It's because Foscam actually really did put a high quality camera in here, and it creates a really nice crisp image. Even objects that are far away and close up have really good focus, and it's pretty impressive from a security camera. One thing Foscam nailed with this one is a problem that a lot of other cameras have with high contrast. For example, if there's a bright light in the window in a dark hallway all in the same shot, the picture sometimes will flicker back and forth to find the right brightness levels. The digital zoom works pretty good, especially on smaller screens. Now, the clarity of your video is really going to depend a lot on your connection speed to the internet. If you have cable with speeds of at least 5 megabytes per second, you shouldn't have any problem getting high quality streaming video with this camera. If you have DSL, dial-up, or share one connection with other people, you can always lower the quality of the camera to help save your bandwidth and or get better frame rates. Now, IP cameras are getting a lot easier to set up, and with the C2 you don't even need a computer to get the camera online. Just download the free Foscam app from the App Store and register it with a free account. It'll have you scan the QR code on the back of the camera, and then you'll just enter in your wireless router's password. If the wireless connection fails, then there's another way to get the camera connected wirelessly. In the back, there's an Ethernet port. Just hardwire your camera to your router, and now you'll be able to access the settings from your app on your phone. And when you get into the settings, then you can actually enter in your wireless password. That's just kind of a workaround that I had to do, and hopefully that helps some people. You can also access it through a web browser on your computer for a larger view. Now, I tried Internet Explorer and Chrome, but I was only able to get it working on Firefox. So you just go to www.myfoscam.com and make sure to put in the www. I left that out the first time and it didn't work. So in your browser, you can record videos and pictures directly to your computer, just like you can on your cell phone. You can also listen and speak through the camera, change the quality of the video feed, and control the IR light or infrared light, and adjust things like the hue, the brightness, contrast, saturation, and sharpness. Now you can also purchase cloud recording if you want to schedule times to have the camera record, which is helpful, if you're expecting babysitters, repairmen, or if you just want to monitor your employees at work. Now, the camera does talk to you. It will let you know, when you first turn it on, and it will also let you know when it's wirelessly connected.
Hello, Foscam. Wireless connection succeeded.
You can speak through your phone, so if you want to talk to someone at home, the audio quality is actually pretty good. And that's my review on the Foscam C2. If you guys did find this video helpful, I always appreciate those thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to everyone. Thanks, guys. Bye.